Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. You should be able to hear the switch as well, and I think we're in good shape. I'll go ahead and switch to participants so that I can see if anybody else joins the stream. So, essentially, here's the goal for today. I want to make some progress on my Zonai battery, which means that I need to go to the depths and I need to find large crystallized charges, I need to go find large crystallized charges or mine zonite and then trade those for crystallized charges. So the first thing I want to do is I want to beat the Koga quests, because that should allow me to purchase crystallized charges or get some pretty easy money essentially. So let's put on our guided items and go with a funny man. I think we're all good in that department. If I check the adventure log, Master Koga of the Yika clan, Great Abandoned Central Mine. He has plans, he plans to go to the abandoned Gerudo mine, which is directly under Gerudo Town. And I think I went pretty close to Gerudo Town, but not quite there. So let's see. Let's actually go to this. Do I go to the light route or do I go to a depths hole? Because I essentially have to go in either here or start from the depths. Either way, it'd be more efficient to go there. And if we're going to Gerudo Town, let's go through down this depths hole. So we'll go to the Skyview Tower. Oh, I should fuse something to the Master Sword. Let's look at our materials. I've got one of these guys I could use. Could use a diamond. Let's go ahead and just use this guy. There's where we're going. I do also want to get the glide armor at some point. And this general vicinity is where I was when I caught the light dragon. So we're essentially heading straight towards Gerudo Town. Yeah, I make that easy. Do I have any wings? 1. Okay, so probably not worth flying there. So we accelerate, and we're gonna head straight in. And this is where the tower was in Breath of the Wild. Dude, being so close to the depth ceiling is quite cool. Can't see anything. use a bright bloom seed. It's a dazzle fruit. Bam. We'll use the mech a little bit here. If I'm going to do that, though, I want to switch to my energy conserving armor. Yeah, so it's just this direction. There's some pebblets. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Okay, that was just a root. I'm guessing that's probably where we're going. Clear up there. No, that's a normal monster. That's where we're going. That light root. Out of curiosity. Okay, that does nothing. Really no. Those are pebblets. Dang it. I'm out of juice. Oh wait, that did activate the... It did activate the thing at least. So we'll pop up here. Okay, light root's right over there, and that's Koga. So we'll just run over to the light root first. So it's up here. So that'll be a bit of a challenge to get up to, it looks like. Large Poe, nice. And then hypothetically this will land me pretty much at the... Yeah, perfect. So this is the Gerudo Town light route. And I'm going to switch back to my tunic. Put on my hood. And let's kill Koga. So my goal is to land right here. And I think it autosaves. The wielder of the Master Sword, Link. I think it's funny that in most games you can choose what Link's name is, but in this game you can't. Or the most recent ones anyway. Because like even up to Skyward Sword, you could pick your own name. That's one goofy cart. We'll utilize the blade beams a bit. Utilize some of these guys a bit. Okay, wait, hang on. Give me some bullet time. Double team him. Pull that strat again. Okay, well, let's give Minor something better. Can I just leave this arena, I wonder? Is it just getting repelled off his shield? Let's use one of these springs. Actually, no, here. Fine, sure. Perfect. What is that, Piper Dog? It's been a while. He's gonna steal all the stuff. He's gonna go to the East Abandoned Central Mine. Blah 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 blah. I really shouldn't have meshed through that dialogue. Whatever. But essentially, his little gist is, I'm gonna go do the same thing at the East Abandoned Central Mine, because I heard there's a terminal there. Greetings. Thank you for driving off the trespassers. East Abandoned Area Mine. That's Zora's Domain. I believe I've already been there. 2 chasms in the game. Land inland area wetlands south of the mountain. One more thing. Chest. Construct. Schematic. Perfect. This is what we're here for. That's a third of an energy cell. And then come over to this guy. And he's going to give me a schema stone for a vehicle. Perfect. That's actually a really good one. I like that a lot. Okay. Perfect. Also, how's the stream? I upgraded the PC to Ethernet lately. I know. Okay. That's really gonna do me nothing here. What I will do is I will steal all the things before I head out. So let's head back to the arena and let's steal some devices from there. I'll take a Sunderline or two. And in fact, the mech is actually faster. So let's see, the hoverstone isn't going to do me much good. The fans aren't going to do me any good. But the spring on the other hand, that'll be nice to have for later. And the rockets, those will be nice to have later. Actually, I think a rocket is objectively better than the spring. So I think that's optimal. And then I'll go back to here. Out of curiosity, does the Master Sword give me a number now? Nope. Okay, and I've already got that, and there don't appear to be any pillars. I could run over that way. Where's that? Okay, that's a shrine that I haven't gotten. Okay. This is a shrine that I haven't gotten. Man, I have all these pins. I have no idea what any of them are. My guess is that they're all shrines, essentially. Because, like, these are all above light roots, but I thought I did this already, so I don't know. I don't... Oh, that's the Skyview Tower. Okay, whatever. That's another light root. Do I have all my... Okay, I'm still missing the red pin. I don't know what that's... Oh, that's another light root. Okay. So there is a shrine there. Okay, so that's done. Where next? Oh, that's right, Zora's Domain. So there is actually a chasm directly beneath Zora's Domain. So we can go look at that. So essentially, I believe you go here. You swim down the waterfall, and then there's a cave behind the waterfall. Actually, I probably shouldn't have the Zora armor on for this. Yep, here we are. Let's put on some real clothes. So, bam, bam, perfect. Okay, so there's a bunch of luminous stone down here. That should be noted. There are a bunch of snails. And then there's a waterfall on the other side, too? Hold up. I want to check this out. Oh, okay, that's just the bullet frog. I would think that the bubble gems wouldn't have any physics, to be honest. So I'm right under Zora's domain now. And I don't think there's anything back here. There probably isn't. No, there is. What's this? Oh, sweet! That's actually really cool. I'm glad I checked. Okay, so that's loot. Break open this guy. Nothing worthwhile there. So the Divine Helm has 2 defense. And it really does not. It's no better than the Zora armor. Like, at all. Okay, so I don't need Luminous Stone right now, so I'm not going to take the effort to get it. But I will go ahead and drop down here. So let's switch back to that armor. Buffer. Here's our target. Let's grab the light root. And I think, okay, no, we're not quite sectioned off. But this is by far the most optimal way to get down, to my knowledge. Wait, so if this is the boat one, should I make a boat auto build? Do I have a boat? I have a hovercraft. Is that a boat? Let me at least drop what devices I have. I don't think I have a sled. Yeah, I don't, but I'll at least drop a fan and a stick. Stick is on it, I think that's worth it. Oh, I'm gonna want this guy, aren't I? Oh, this outfit's so goofy. Still not working, and here I am in my goofy outfit. You know, there's nothing stopping me from leaving here, leaving him there, just pounding his foot. That's a good meme right there. I'm surprised that there aren't more Master Koga memes, to be honest. Okay, he made a boat. Those guys pack a punch. I want to get rid of them first. Let's pop our attack up food. Dang it. Let's switch to our good shield. And I really honestly don't need the battery armor. It's not going to be worth the defense point. That was really bad. Okay, idea. Nope. Oh, come on. Is this all gonna have to chip damage? Okay, we'll rock the Zora bow. Just for that little extra punch. These guys don't need a fusion. Oh, come on. Am I stuck? I may have to pull out another rocket shield. That was a waste. Where'd he go? Okay, so the shield is not connected to the boat in any way. I should have been able to recall that. I should eat. We're eating that guy. I mean, may need another attempt at this. I keep not seeing that in time and being unable to recall it. You know what, let's do this. I can just chip damage him that way. Too late. We're gonna wait for him to start throwing that. Dang it. And they hit me. Okay. Food. We're pulling with the big guns. Perfect, I caught it. Perfect. Okay, I did waste 2 fairies. That was not good. Steering stick got wet. Dug up all the crystallized charges. Word from my underlings. Looked at the man himself. Found the Demon King. One more step. Hear me now. North Abandoned Mine. Ultimate weapon. Okay. Perfect. So we'll take your crystallized charge. I'm really missing those fairies, but it is what it is. I really don't need the pose and stuff right now. And I have the other thing here. He's gonna give me a schema stone. That'll help me in the next one. Okay. North Abandoned Central Mine is under Lookout Landing, isn't it? So that's good. I don't think there's anything else in here worth stealing. There is a crystal refinery. I'll check that out. So he'll give me another schema stone. And that is going to be the bolt boat. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't need it though. Man, it feels good to be on Ethernet, tell you what. There's like Pebbles or something. Let's talk to this guy. So this is going to be a Zonite refinery, or I can buy charges and crystallized charges and stuff. Yeah, I know about Zonite. Put it on the table. Okay, currently, in terms of Zonite, that'll be under materials. I have a decent amount of Zonite. Large crystallized charges. Okay, I'm gonna take them all except one then. Okay, so that's 280 now. So if I can get 20 more. Actually, no, I'll just take them all. Perfect. Okay, so that's a whole nother battery upgrade from the Zonite charges. So I could grab some Great Pose. I really don't need them. And there are 2 exits out of here, and I really don't need to use those. I need to go to the North Abandoned Mine, which is under Rito Village, which I have not been even remotely close to yet. Like, even remotely. So, do I go by land? Depths aren't going to be reliable because I think I need to dive. I literally have to dive from the surface anyway. So is it going to be land or sky? The Great Sky Island is actually pretty offset from my closest warp point, which is there. I think we go by land, but let's stop by Lookout Landing first. So let's see. I got that guy. Oh, and I can stop here to upgrade my battery. You should give me 3 energy wells, which is one like full battery, which will be huge. We're gonna do our daily our check-in on Robbie. He's not gonna have anything new. Yep, stay here a bit longer. Okay, fine. Where's that refinery? Because there's one here and there's one up in the Great Sky Island, and I figure I might as well go to the one that's here. I'm just gonna use the... Oh no, it's right over here. Honestly, I don't really think there's any reason to shoot up into the sky. I'm gonna send up here. Talk to this guy. Crystal discharges, get producing. Produce 3 energy wells, get producing. So I'm down to only 10. Perfect. Progress. And our top row is complete. So we're going to the purple indicator. Should I take out a... Let's take out my horse, actually. I think there's a mini stable in here, I can't really remember. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the mini stable. Carson remembers. Mini stable. Take full advantage. So, can I not work on it yet? Okay, so he wants me to go to the Lucky Clover Gazette in Hebra. So I can't take out my horse from here. So I guess we'll go by car maybe? Maybe. Do I not have a car schematic? Okay then. Could have sworn that I did. What materials have I got? One big wheel. One big wheel, that's it. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll go by land. Land proper. Let's switch up to the shield surfing shield. If I get to a high place, I could build a plane. That's also an option. How far out of the way is it to go there? Oh, it's directly on path. Perfect. That's Mount Lanayru, isn't it? Or not Mount Lanayru, Mount whichever the one with Satori Mountain? No, that doesn't line up. Let's see, so I could make a cart. But that's really not going to be worth it. And I don't need to help this guy. So, we'll climb up here. We'll grab this shrine and we'll keep on our way. We'll stop at that stable up there as well. Oh, it's so nice to have a lot of stamina. We'll beat the shrine later. If I want to go shrine hunting or something. So yeah, I don't want to go in the river. Wait, is this where the Breach of Demise is? Okay, Hinox. I'll kill a Hinox. Well, I like well. Let's go down the well. Okay, there's really not much here. Not too hot, not too cold. Okay, so that's really not much. I will take the pumpkins, though. Pumpkins are good. And a sticky lizard, too. Nice. Okay, they just keep despawning in my face. Okay, and then this will be the most efficient place to ascend up. Okay, do I fight him or do I just kind of pull a little bit of this? Because bridges are for normal people. And it's just a red guy, so he's not gonna have anything good for me either. Yeah, I think that was the right choice. Okay, yeah, so this is where the Breach of Demise starts. We'll worry about that cave some other time. The battery is nice. And I can also use it till it's empty. So this is where the Impa quest is. I could do that right now. Honestly. Because then I think it also gives me some free height. But I'll grab the shrine first. Oh, but then I can't take out my horse. And I want to take out my horse, so we're not even going to worry about that. Open that guy up. Take out my horse. New Serene Stable. Another point. I'll take my horse. We'll take out chat. And they can also come abduct him, so I don't need to worry about don't need to worry about that. Don't put your horse in a dangerous situation. I'll check what Beetle has to offer. Or not. What have you got? Actually, I could do with some heat protection. I'll take 2 of those guys and I'll go ahead and brew up some elixir. Okay, bugs. Slide over here. Actually, no, I want to hold one of these guys. Put in a monster part. I could use a dark clump, but I'll just go with a few Boko horns. And then, what's the best monster part I have that I can spare? Let's do an Aracuda wing. Okay, that's fine. Not as good as the Boko horns, funnily enough. So we're basically just gonna follow the path for a bit. Oh, I thought the path led up to the Skyview Tower. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, it does. It's just whiny. Nope, it doesn't exist. Okay, we're going up here. There's a place I want to end up at some point. Critical light armor. Is it starting to rain or is it just getting cloudy because we're in... Okay, it is starting to rain. Oh, this is where you find Hestu. She's over there, scary. Okay, well, we'll make ourselves an axe. And we'll go chop some trees. These are my axe guys. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, we'll just do this. The flame emitter, that was funny. It set the Yiga tree on fire. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'm glad I had that on there. Maracas, I think I have a Korok seed. Yeah, I have a few Korok seeds. Ooh, I don't actually know. Probably... I'll do shield stash once. I didn't know he got another Korok. I thought he only had 2 in Breath of the Wild. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy about that. Let's make it all even. Got the side adventure done. It's gonna head east. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Bows are currently as even as it's gonna get. Weapons also currently as even as it's gonna get. But I'll go ahead and give them some more. Let's go weapon and then bow. Some people call me a heretic for skipping the Hestu cutscene, and I say yes, I'm impatient. Look at the time, he's gonna head east. Okay, so he despawns then. Okay, I guess I don't get a choice. Alright, whatever. Fine, whatever. I don't need the big stick. Oh, some wild horses. They're all solid, so that means they're good horses, but I don't need it. Because I got my guy right here. I don't remember what the problem for the... Okay, it's this guy. Okay. So this is pretty easily cheesable. You just have to choose how you want to cheese it. Me personally, I like the rocket shield, but I don't have any of those at the moment. So we're gonna go with the old intended strats. At least I think this is intended. Just kind of do a little bit of this. And I'm not quite close enough. And I also can't quite reach. So I grab another one. Drop that up there. This one goes a little bit farther. Perfect. We're right on the corner. That'll do it. Why would you build a tower like this, though? At least, like, put a bridge. So, hop up here. If we need to, we'll have the stable guys reabduct chat. I'd like to go get that glide armor piece if I can reach the island from here. I probably can with my current stamina. Actually, this launches us pretty high relative to the storm. Oh yeah, we make that easy. Because I don't even need to make it to the top, and I do want to get a piece of glide armor. And I think that's even in the correct direction. So we connected up our Gerudo Tower. Yeah, that's even in a somewhat correct direction. It'll be a little detour, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, I can make that. Yeah, because the Rito village is right down there, so this is a small detour. Now we'll go ahead and do the minigame from the top, because why not? I don't know that I've seen that lake before. Hold up. That there? What's that place? I don't know, but we'll worry about that later. This is gonna activate the mini game, but not this will give us the shrine, but not the mini game, I think. Or not the armor this first round. Also, let's take off the hood. I don't really like the hood as is. I also don't like the mullet. Perfect. That was quite easy. So shrine's gonna spawn in. We'll go activate that, and then we'll talk to the construct, give him a charge, and then he'll give us a shirt or pants or something. I'm not sure which armor piece this area is. And this is a blessing, so we'll go on and do it. At any rate, I'm pretty sure it's a blessing. Either way, we'll do it now. Oh, I'll do it. Fine, but I don't want to. I don't like these shrines. Dialogue, blah, blah, blah. Check my messages. Okay, this one is just a bow shot. Oh no, it's a bullet time shot. I didn't know I thought it just slowed down the delay, but I'm not sure. Okay, so now it just wants me to do those 3. Okay, so we'll probably finish the shrine. And then, we'll get the glide armor, and then we'll end stream. Yeah, that was not a fun shrine. I will say I like how they've done the game so that it's broken up. You know, like I was just on the surface and then I started horsing around and then I flew up into the sky and I paraglided for a bit and then I did a mini game and now I'm here. And now I exit the shrine, I'll do the mini game again and then I'm back on my way. It breaks up the trip a lot as opposed to just straight running, which is essentially what you would do in Breath of the Wild. You could stop in a shrine if you wanted, but it felt like I kind of had to stop and do that because I knew it was a fairly easy shrine partially, but I don't know. So we'll talk to this guy. He's gonna say courage, dive ceremony, yes, 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 I'll do it, yes, yes, offering, yes, go ahead, take it. Perfect. 35 seconds or less, here we go. That is blinding. Sub 25, perfect. Perfect glide shirt. Good deal. I'll pass. Okay, so we did just get an autosave. Anyway, that was a good stream. I don't really have anything else to say because I got to get going quite quickly. If you were here during the live stream, thanks for watching. If you're here watching the VOD, thanks for watching. And I will be back in I'll be back at some point to work more and we'll finish the battery. Gosh, that was a horrible outro.